I am your fatherhood coordinator, and we are in the series, I Am Dad. Today's video is financial responsibility. You know, too often men tie the entirety of their fatherhood to whether or not they are financially responsible. And the reality is that financial responsibility is a growth item like anything else in our lives. We don't start off or just automatically knowing or understanding all we need for financial responsibility. So what we do is we surround ourselves by people that can help us continue that journey. We here at the Corner Health are proud to introduce our Fathers for Family programming, building a network of dads who can feel supported, connected, and encouraged and equipped right here in Washtenaw County. Not only when we think about financial responsibility are we thinking about our own, but we got to start thinking about what are we teaching our young people, our children, about financial responsibility. I want my $2 is a familiar refrain of children when allowance time rolls around. These days, of course, children probably want a little more than $2. Regardless of how much of an allowance parents give to their children, it's often the first strategy that parents use to teach their children financial responsibility. This is, again, fatherhood has so many components and issues that we want to share with and bring our children up to be proud, productive adults. But you have to make some decisions about how are you going to teach these things to your kids. An allowance, when tied with chores, teaches kids that they must earn their money. Many parents take the ideal of earning pay one step further by setting up savings accounts so that their children learn the value of saving money for the future, a lesson in delayed gratitude. An allowance instills more in children than a first lesson in financial responsibility. It begins a lifelong process of developing a relationship with money. I know we probably never thought about it, but what is your relationship with money? Most of the arguments that come in a family and in a household are going to center around the father and the mother's difference in their relationship with money. Maybe my relationship is I spend everything I get. My children's mother's relationship with money may be she saves everything she gets. Right there's going to be conflict. And when we can sit down and understand that my way isn't the only way, matter of fact, I wish I saved more. So how do I let the person who does the saving help me save? And then the person who never spends, how do I help them and teach them how to spend a little bit so that we can live our lives? So this is called our relationship with money, and it's important that we then go on and begin to develop in our kids a good relationship with money, a relationship with earning money, saving money, and building for the future. Unfortunately, for many fathers, we did not learn how to be responsible with money. We want to look at people have relationships with money just as they have relationships with people. I know you probably never thought about that before. Many of us seldom look at what our relationships and the emotions that center around money and how that feeds into our arguments or disagreements. Another point, one of the most important things that a father can teach his children is to have a healthy relationship with money. How we can handle and talk about money helps children develop their own relationship with money. Another point, fathers and mothers should identify similarities and differences in their money management styles. All too often, we just take for granted that we know each other and, we love each other, but there are all of these components that make us who we are that are really working in the background. Some basic questions that might come up in this financial responsibility.
What is my relationship with money? Do I tend to spend or save everything I earn? What is the money management style of my spouse? How does it differ from mine? What conflict or conflicts do our differences create? How often do my spouse and I fight about money?
See, all of this is built into our financial money relationships. Thank you for being a part of our community. Hit the link below. Make sure you connect with us that you can see our upcoming events and our meeting times together. Nothing makes for a better family than a strong dad.